All right, everyone, welcome back to episode 47 of Passion Project. Passion Project, once again, is the best place on Twitch to show the world what you love most in speedrunning and gaming. Joining me right now, following up that amazing Mario Galaxy all-unique one-up world record, is Toranite with the Mario Golf Game Boy Color game. And we're actually going to be showcasing the story mode's 4 main courses. And I won't keep y'all any longer. Go ahead and take it away, Toranite.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Mario Golf for the Game Boy Color. And I think you can pretty much plainly see that I think I'm very well dressed for the part. I'm not even kidding. I'm wearing official apparel from the Masters tournament from Augusta, Georgia. I have my entire golf set of golf clubs with me. I'm wearing a golf club, for goodness sake. This run, I was born for this. So, Amber, first of all, thanks so much for letting me be on here. And, yep, we are going to go through the story mode because, as Amber said right before break, this has a little bit of an RPG element to it, including create a character. So we're actually going to start with creating our character. There's actually 4 different characters you can make. So we have 2 male and 2 female characters. We're going to go with the male. And we're going to go with this handsome sunglass-wearing gentleman because they each have their own individual stats. And I will go over them sort of as we go on and say hi. See, this is Joe. But for purposes of today, I think it's pretty appropriate to name our protagonist. Let's see. Where is D? There we go. John GDQ. I think that's an appropriate name for that. All right. All right. Well, we are ready to get this ball rolling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So, the story mode of Mario Golf for the Game Boy Color is literally, oh my god, Mario is the greatest golfer human being that has ever existed. He is our hero, and we are just a new golfer just trying to climb up the ranks and become basically the next Mario. And so, unfortunately, we don't actually get to see Mario aside from this one poster of Mario that they have. Like, this entirely, like, gray and blue office. The only thing that's colorful is just this one giant poster of Mario's face, which is just absolutely hilarious. It's a really, trust me, you go for the entire, like, overworld. There's, like, an overworld with, like, side quests and everything. Half of the NPCs in this game just talk about how great Mario is. But we don't care about Mario. We care about becoming the best. And so, the story mode is essentially winning. Oh, wait, no, we're not going to give up. We're giving up to 1 minute into the run. Oh, boy, that's a first. So, the story mode basically involves going through the 4 main courses, as the name of the category implies, and going through their tournament mode. So, the tournament mode is essentially just play the entirety of the game, and you try to win and make sure you have the best score, or at the very least finish like in the podium to ensure that you have at least top 3 in the first few tournaments and ensure that you can advance to the next one. Let's see if I can make this one. And so close. That is a super deceptively difficult putt, but that's fine. The important thing is to make sure I don't get a bogey to start, or really at any point in the run. So for anyone who doesn't know what golf is, so basically every hole in a golf course, they have a par, which is a number, basically kind of like what is the number of shots required to get into the small hole in the green and ensure that you have a good score. So most courses have all courses has 14 holes that are par 4s, meaning you have to try to get the ball in the hole in 4 shots or less, 2 par 3s and 2 par 5s. So the objective is to try to get the lowest score possible. And every tournament has their own sort of like minimum requirement score to advance to the next one, or at least to win the tournament. The first golf course is the Marion course. It's basically like your super beginner easy course. There's really nothing special. In fact, I'm hoping to get a good enough a score to show off a really incredible speed tech. I'm just telling you, it is the greatest speed tech in maybe sports speed running history. I'm not even exaggerating here. So this is our first example of a nice little par 5. They are extremely long courses, and We're not able to get to the green in 2 shots on these types of holds, but we will soon enough later in the run with our increase in power. And that's kind of the reason why we chose this character. Canonically, his name is Joe, but obviously for tonight, we're going to call him John GDQ. I think that, as I mentioned, pretty appropriate name for tonight. See if we make it. Beautiful. So Joe has the highest, out of the 4 main characters, Joe has the highest base power stat, which is basically like how hard you can hit the ball and how far the distance will carry it and everything. He starts out with 205 yards, but he will very quickly get to, by the end of the run, I would say we're probably going to get into like the mid to high 220s if the run goes really, really well. May even get to 231 yards, hopefully. So let's see if I can make this. Oh, wow. Wow, the green speed on that one was really, really hard. That's fine. But yeah, as you're also kind of noticing, we also have these power shots, which are these, whenever you're about to hit a shot, if you press the B button, you actually can get a little bit of power on your next shot. The drawback is you have to hit it perfectly, otherwise you waste a power shot. And you only have 6 in throughout the entirety of an 18-hole course. So you really got to make sure you use those sparingly and you make sure you actually make them count, because oh boy, if you run out of them really early, some of the later holes are gonna make life miserable for you if you run out of power shots. So thankfully we are actually doing pretty well on power shots. I'm not honestly concerned. We wasted 2. That's kind of been my curse throughout this entire run. Or throughout this entire time running this game, is the fact that, yeah, I'm not having, I waste a lot of power shots early in Marine Club, but it's fine, we're good. And also, funny to mention, I was so amped up for this run. I was practicing this all week, and funny enough, I got world record less than a week ago practicing this and beat it by like 3 minutes.
Yo.
So, already a bit of a tough sell. You know what the funny thing is? Earlier tonight, I actually thought I actually broke world record again, because I finished the run and then I realized, oh, wait a minute. My live split was comparing to best segments. Oh, that was so close.
Oh.
And I thought, wait a minute, did it have a chance to, did I accidentally get a world record? No, unfortunately, no. But that is fine. It was still the 2nd best run I've ever had in my entire life.
Oh, yeah.
And by the way, for anyone that is curious about wanting to play this game is actually, I'm playing this on a 3DS because I just like the natural feel for how it is on the 3DS. But if you have the Nintendo Switch and you have Switch Online, I believe all the Game Boy Color games are on Switch Online for Switch 2. You can play this game immediately, and this game is, by the way, it's so much fun. The story mode that we are going through is probably going to cover like maybe 20-25% of the entire content in this game. It's nuts how much content they were able to fit in this little Game Boy Color game from 1999.
Yeah, the Camelot Mario sports games are absurd in the amount of content they have, whether it's the GBC ones or the GBA ones. It's actually genuinely incredible what they were able to fit onto this cartridge.
Yeah, no, it's funny. I was just looking up their catalog on the games that they've made. And man, I forgot they're still making games. Like the most recent Mario Golf and Tennis games were made by Camelot, if I remember correctly.
Definitely the golf one. I want to say also the tennis game, but I can't fully remember. Like, I think they've been like dedicated Mario Tennis folks for a while, alongside like the Golden Sun series, which has been dormant since the 3rd entry on the DS, but there's still folks out there who are holding out hope for like a follow-up or even a remake of Golden Sun.
I'm gonna be honest, I've heard so many great things about Golden Sun. I've never actually played it, and I'm a little bit ashamed at that. I know I've heard so many great things about it. Come on, oh, there we go. Nice chip in for a birdie. There we go. All right, our score is looking exquisite. We are at 9 under. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, wait a minute. 2nd place is only a 2 under par. This is kind of a little bit overkill. Trust me. there is a reason why we are telling so many good holes in this course, because for the speed tech that I'm telling you, it is the greatest speed tech of all time. I need to have a high score, a really, really high score, and like an insurmountable lead. Thankfully, in the Marion course, I only need to be 2 under par to actually win the entire thing. So I could have my cat play the rest of this course and still come out on top. That's how big this lead is. But I want to ensure that I get to do this little speed tech for Mario Golf. Let's see. We're actually almost done with the first course. Honestly, there's kind of nothing special about the Marion course. It's a nice little beginner level, kind of get your feet wet type of deal with the game and have a nice understanding of the mechanics per se. But every new course that we're going to be playing introduces somewhat of a new element that's going to make that course a lot harder to deal with. It doesn't really start to get exceptionally difficult until the very last course, which is a massive, massive run killer. So I'm hoping to at least finish podium, which is top 3 in that. I'm pretty confident I can make a top 3. Finishing in first place is not going to be easy. Okay, so we are at -12. Yeah, this is a comfortable enough of a lead to do what I am planning to do, and we have to do this on hole 18. That is the only way this will work. I really hope Chad is very excited. I hope every time I make a shot, in golf fashion, I would expect Chad to not just pop off and everything and just yell about how cool I am, how great this game is. I just want clap. I want claps in chat. If you have a emote that is just someone clapping their hands, feel free to shout that out. I want to see all the claps. Ooh, this is a good shot. Oh no. For a moment, I had hope that this maybe could have been like a hole-in-one, but no, unfortunately. That's fine. Is it in? Ah, there we go. Okay, are you ready? This is what I'm trying to go for. Okay, we're gonna let power shot in. Unfortunate. So unfortunate. You know what? This was a disaster. I'm giving up. Yeah, no, this was a disaster. I mean, we still won, but it'd be a real shame if someone clipped that or showed it on instant replay for me to for the whole world to live, to just see every single timeout. I really don't want that. That's the last thing I want to happen, is for people to see that mistake over and over and over again. But yeah, as you kind of just saw right there, we had a little bit of we got some experience points. We leveled up 3 times, and we are going to go with a sort of a more risky, very power-heavy type of character build to try and really get through a lot of these longer holes in the later courses. And right now, so there's 4 stats in this game. There's power. There's how did I miss that? That's incredible.
What?
That's wow. You know what? That's fine. You know what? I missed that on purpose because I want everyone to know what it takes to actually make those types of putts. It wasn't like a skill issue or anything. But yeah, there's 4 stats in this game. There's the power, which I mentioned, is how hard you can hit. There's also I don't remember the actual name of the stat, but basically it's the stat that dictates the natural flight path your ball will take. It can go to...
I don't remember the name of the stat either, but it definitely dictates your fade or your...
Yes, your fade or your draw. So basically, fade in this game will basically mean that the ball will naturally veer more to the left or have like a natural flight path to the left. Draw is to the right. Joe will... By the end of this, Joe is just going to have an exceptional slice. He's just going to be ripping that ball to the right for basically every shot out there that isn't a chip or a putt. But that's fine because we're able to... I would say I'm pretty good in being able to manage that, but it can get pretty difficult. Another... Ooh.
Oh.
That's fine. This is honestly, I'm not really concerned about this because this is like a really easy course. I only need
Yeah, these are very early on.
I only need minus 300 parts just to be able to get to the end of this. Now, my hope is that I can be, let's see, I'm thinking like maybe 12 under par is probably a good enough of a lead to try that stat again. Oh, is it in? Come on, come on. Oh, no. Oh, it's so close. Oh, my God.
Did you ever play Golf Story on the Switch when it came out? It was very much inspired by these Camelot like handheld golf games.
Oh yeah, I love Golf Story is such a great game. I never beat it, but I played it and I fell in love with it so much. I love the sprite work and I love the music and just the it took me a while to actually get a handle on it because I was so like Mario Golf Game Boy Color pilled that I'm thinking like, oh, this is like very different. But yeah, for anyone who has never played Golf Story and are curious, I highly recommend it. It's a great game. And funny enough, a lot of like the mini games and sort of the style of how they are undertaken, they're actually taken or super inspired by some of like the mini games and side quests in this game in the story mode. Come on, get in. Oh, whoa. Oh, the game was teasing it. Oh my God, that was such. Okay. Sometimes golf just loves to just kind of mess with you, but that is fine. But yeah, overall, this run has been going... Actually, this run has actually been going pretty darn well. Let's see if I can... Actually, that may have been a mistake, because now I'm going to be dealing with... No, you know what? You know what? I accept the challenge. I accept this challenge. I accept this 58-foot putt challenge. Let's see. Ooh, come on, get in, get in. Oh, no, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's fine. That's still a birdie. That's still a birdie.
That's been the story of this course, honestly.
Yeah, no, trust me. It's going to still... It's going to keep going that way for the entire other run. Oh, that's a really cool thing about speedrunning this game. It's literally just going, oh, is it gonna win? So close. But then every once in a while, you get like this beautiful shot like that, saving birdie.
Nice chip in.
I mean, seriously. Do I know how to make a good segue or do I know how to make a good segue?
I think the main thing that this game is missing, it has the like call-outs of nice shot and everything, but there's no voice for it.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like, nice shot. Nice on.
Yeah, you know what? Chat, every time I get a really good shot, just write in chat nice on or nice shot. Yeah, like that. Like
nice on. Birdie putt.
All right, we sort of stabilized things a little bit with that. The front nine, I'm going to be honest, not the greatest, but we kind of ended things on a really high note with those last few holes. So I'm feeling pretty good. One thing, the element that I kind of alluded to earlier, you're kind of noticing a lot more of these palm trees being in the middle of the fairway, therefore making a lot of like shots that normally would be pretty simple, a little bit difficult to manage.
Oh my god, every Mario Golf game I've ever played with my partner, who is formerly a professional golfer, I was telling you in the call, every time we have these really weirdly designed courses with tons of trees, he's like, who thought this was a good idea? Where's the groundskeeper?
Oh, you know, the funny thing is, I love Tiger Woods PGA Tour and the series, especially like the mid-2000s series. People, please, if you ever have a chance to look at the actual like layout of some of these like quote-unquote fantasy courses that some of these games like to have, it is humanly impossible to actually play golf on them. It is literally impossible. There's one, my favorite one is called the Predator, and you're just literally playing in the Amazon rainforest where everything, I don't think there's a single hole in that course where you are playing on where it's like one continuous piece of land. Everything is sort of separated and sometimes even divided into like small, I say small, but in reality, if a ball lands kind of like in between those two pieces of land, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. My chipping game has been on par.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Please laugh. Oh my god! Yeah. Some of
my God.
some of those Tiger Woods courses, like the Predator, if the ball like goes out of bounds, it literally falls like 300 feet into the Amazon rainforest, and you will never see that ball again, ever. Come on, get in first eagle of the night. There we go. It took
Nice.
31 holes to get my first eagle, but you know what? We got there. We got there.
Honestly, some of the tree layouts on these courses remind me of my local disc golf courses. Just absolutely nonsense. This one's okay.
Oh,
for the most part, but some of the ones that have been right in the middle of the fairway, it's like, are you serious?
oh, actually, funny you mentioned that. There is one of the final holes of the entire run. If the wind speed is not optimal, I will hit a tree. I will have to hit a tree because it is that trolly that the placement. It is absurd how bad it is. Ooh, come on. Ooh.
Is the wind for each hole randomized?
Yes, unfortunately. And as of late, in my like my practice sessions, they have been getting. Ooh, come on. Ooh, it went
not quite enough on
that.
That
green speed went a little bit harder, more than I thought. Do I want? Oh, okay. This is. I don't know if I can do this. I think I might have to play the final hole normally, unless I just go. Absolute Donkey Kong bananas on these next two holes. Let's see. All right, it's looking good. It's looking good. Unfortunate. That's fine. We still have one more hole to see if I can get to 12 under. I think technically. Let's see. Come on, get in. Really? Yeah, I disagree, game. I'm gonna be straight up honest. I completely disagree, but you know what? You're the game. I guess you tell me what to do in this instance. But that's fine. I mean, we've won this. We've won this tournament. It's not even funny how much we have won this tournament. Let's see. There we go. So at least we saved that last power shot for the final, which honestly is not needed. In fact, let's have fun. I'm gonna putt this 19 yards out. Why not? Oh, no way. No way!
Oh my god!
Oh, that was nuts! Oh.
I do that in, like, the 3D Mario Golfs just out of spite because I'm terrible at chip-in shots. And that was a me putt right there.
By the way, even though I hold world record, I did not remember the green speed. So that was pure faith. That was, you know, the golf gods giving me at least something.
Oh my god.
All right, come on, get it. Is it?
Come on.
That's fine. That is...
Broke just a little too much.
Yeah, 11... I actually wouldn't have been able to do the strat. That's fine. So let's see, how many... oh, I can actually still go all power. And we kind of skipped a little celebration. That's fine. That's fine. All right, so we're now on to course.
We have the celebration in our hearts.
Yeah, don't worry. We will have the celebrations soon enough. All right. This is where the game starts to ramp up in difficulty with Dune Club. Missing that power shot is not ideal because I need every single one of the wind speeds are going to be a lot more trolly. The green speeds are going to be exceptionally bad. Like if you thought they were bad starting in the last course, oh, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Well, that green looks kind of gross. I'm not going to lie.
Unfortunately, it's going to be like that for all 18 holes, baby. And I don't think, yeah, we haven't encountered it too much yet. But one thing we will sort of start to see a little bit is, oh, actually, if you kind of notice, these sort of like little black patches intertwined with the brown rough. That is supposed to be the rough. Yeah, the groundskeepers in this course are doing an absolutely horrible job watering this course. I don't think that would happen on an actual course, on an actual green. I'm just saying. I don't think that. I've been playing golf for 22 years. I don't think it would actually go that way. I think it would give me that one. That's fine. Do you know what this means? That we're gonna have like another like absurdly not bonkers shot or putt from like we did at the end of the last. But yeah, I absolutely love this game. It's so fun. This game basically gave me the that was close.
Oh,
I didn't think it was gonna make it in, but it actually got closer than I thought. I thought maybe I had a chance if the green speed was a little bit more favorable. This game when I was a little kid, my dad would always grow up in Puerto Rico. That was so close. Growing up in Puerto Rico, he would play a lot of golf. Unfortunate. He would play a lot of golf, and I always wanted. I would basically just go out and try and like get dressed in like my little polo shirt, wearing my diaper, and like as I was 2, and my dad would always say like no, you can't go, and I was always super sad. And when I was 4 years old, when this game came out in 1999, my mom gave me this game, and it like sparked in non-stop love for this game. And I'm talking like not just Mario Golf. Oh, get in. There we go. Beautiful.
Nice.
And
like you mean the sport of golf?
The sport. Yeah, I would. Fun fact about me: I was a multi-time junior national champion golfer in Puerto Rico, and I've won a lot of tournaments. I back home in Puerto Rico, I have like an entire room full of trophies and medals that my little brother and I would win in our respective junior golf careers, and it's still there. It's probably like in the 70s or 80s total awards we've won collectively, and I would just absolutely like I would even like sometimes play this game and always had that like like, oh man, what would happen if I make my own golf course? And I would spend hours. I would spend so many notebooks that my mom would just buy, literally just drawing up golf holes and like my own little fantasy course. And I'm sorry to say, I am one of those that would make like the courses as absurdly difficult as possible, just because I always love like, okay, how can my imagination run wild with this one?
Well, the nice thing about, like, if you ever were to get into game dev and, like, make a virtual golf game like this, you can do whatever you want with the courses.
Is true.
Like, the beauty of Mario Golf is that there are tons of gimmick courses and gimmick modes, like the ring shot and everything, and I think that is so sick.
Yeah, it's so fun just being able to see, like, some of the more creative ways to play this game. Like, yeah, Mario Golf, obviously, it's a golf game, but there's so much creativity and so much imagination put into this. Even if the green speeds do not necessarily want to comply with this run. Thank you, game. But yeah, no, there's so much love and so much effort put into this. There's so much stuff that was crammed into this game. Like I said, we're only going to explore like, oh my god. Oh my god, no! Are you kidding me?
Oh, that would have been such a sick shot. No. It was still a sick shot, but it was just such a sick hole there.
Me? Oh my god. Chad, that has to, please tell him, if that's not a nice on, I really don't know what is. I genuinely don't know what is.
So true.
Oh my goodness. I mean, come on, game. Like, I got my golf clubs right here. Like, I got, like, I'm all decked out to the nines. I'm wearing a golf glove to play this game. This is, like, in terms of setup, this is super unoptimal. You gotta give me something, okay? Ooh, don't know if that's enough. Yeah, no, the green speeds in here are ridiculously fast. And the funny thing is, it gets even worse with the next hole. So long as I don't make any mistakes, we pretty much have this in the bag. It's like, yeah, it's not even a contest.
Look, if enough people out there in the speedrun community submits like a bunch of golf games to Passion Project, I will have a golf marathon on the show.
Oh, that would be absolutely incredible.
Like, it could even be a speedrun of the Rugrats, God.
I know what you're talking.
Search for Reptar.
Yeah, Search for Reptar does have a
has a mini golf mode.
Yes, but may I one up that and go and suggest Rugrats 2 because they have multiple mini golf courses in that game.
Yeah.
Oh, that is. I accidentally fat fingered that. That is fine. That was gonna go in. That's fine. I am not crying inside. You are. That's a bogey. Okay, that is okay. Anyway, Rugrats 2. In Paris. I forgot. It was something in Paris.
I think it was the movie in Paris or whatever, like the Paris one.
Yeah,
though. I remember playing that.
Yeah, I actually still. Well, I don't know if it's still even working or if it's even there, but in Puerto Rico, I had that movie and I would play that ad nauseum. I used to have not just that's not the only Rugrats VHS I used to have. I would also have. Please tell me if someone remembers this. The crossover between the Rugrats and the Wild Thornberries. Please tell me someone remembers that, please.
I didn't watch it, but I remember it existing.
Oh, it's a little strange. I'm not gonna lie. It was because like they are not what you think. Those two shows, you would not think. Oh yeah, crossover makes sense. But it exists, and I have the VHS, and it's like totally in orange. Ooh, I have this cactus in front of me. Oh, that is... I accidentally fat-fingered again.
Oh.
That's fine.
The cactus was gonna eat it anyways.
Yeah, I was gonna go like super power shot on that one because the distance that would have been cut from it would have meant that... would have still meant that the ball would have reached, or at least close to the green. All right, this is a super tough putt. Really?
Just a little short, yeah.
All right. Well, that back nine is not going super well. Okay, but I'm -7. That is still... Oh, I'm still winning this. I'm still leading. I need to be at 5 under par to automatically win this. I'm at 7 under, and the next few holes are not difficult at all. And just like that, we're at 8 under. No problem. You see, we're fine. We're fine. I'm not sweating. You are.
I mean, there is someone who is watching from Puerto Rico, actually.
Yo, fellow Boricua. Hopefully the people... Wait a minute, it is almost 1 in the morning in Puerto Rico. My God, the dedication. I super appreciate that. I went a little bit too much. That is fine. I'd rather... Ooh.
This means we have a sick chip-in opportunity here.
Oh, yeah, and we have had plenty of sick chip-in opportunities. Come on. No, really?
Oh!
It says 1.5 feet. That looks like 1.5 inches.
It really does.
We are in hole 17. Yeah, no, this is... Yeah, if I don't fat finger again for the rest of the scores, we automatically win. There's like... It's not even something to be concerned about. I think I hit a cactus. That's fine. Am I going to be in the... Okay, no. I'm not in the rough. We're going to increase... To see, avoid the... We're going for like a 6 iron to avoid the ball traveling really high up. Oh, wait. Really?
Really? We've been robbed so many times.
Oh my goodness. I mean, we've had some banger shots, but man, what could have been? What could have been, you know?
Just sneaking by that cactus.
Yeah, that's the really tough part. You always want to try to make sure you get to the right of that cactus to kind of have like an uninterrupted path. Second shot. Ooh, this is... You know what? No, you know what? This is not going to be hard at all. I'm going to make this, and this is going to be like the coolest shot ever. I'm going to make sure I line this up. Never mind. I'm throwing and runs over. We're restarting the entire run from the very beginning, from the created character. That's fine. All right, let's see. I'm actually curious how many levels I'm gonna get. 4, really?
Okay.
That's really surprising. All right, and now comes the final course. Oh, this is not gonna be fun. This is it is. Oh boy, Lynx Club. It is the final obstacle in this tournament. In this game that is introduced for this category. the small little patches of like grass you kind of see all across. Actually, just multiple stuff that they introduce here. The small patches of grass that you see throughout the hole, they will kill your hole in whatever no matter what, because it is so thick, that grass, it will cut your power in half, and it will make getting a good shot almost impossible to do. You have to literally go like nice, perfect shot in order just to not hit it in an awkward way, and you lose, and you only hit it for like 10 yards when you meant to try to go for like 110.
Oh, you mean like this weird sprigs of grass right in the middle of the fairway?
Yeah, they call it, in this game, they call it heath, and that is the first time I ever heard of that word, and I have no idea if that's actually true or not, if that's the proper nomenclature. And, oh.
Is the lighter non-pattern grass, or like patches, is that fast fairway or just regular fairway?
Yeah, it is fast fairway. Good eye, yes.
Okay.
You would think like, oh, you get a little bit distance on your shot. Well, the placement of some of those fast fairways, oh, they can be exceptionally awkward and ripe for trolling. So you have to also be taking that into consideration in your shots. So you want to make sure it goes well. Here's
the interesting shot to have to make.
Here's the problem. Is because I went with a more aggressive, the shots are not going to go straight, and okay, it's really the chips are going to be wow. That's a sandwich. The ball should never run that fast on the sandwich. After being hit with a sandwich, that's fine. By the way, if you kind of get those really small glimpses, there are actually other non-Mario characters competing in these tournaments. They don't actually show up in the game proper. They're just there by name to fill out the tournament leaderboard. So if you play a tournament in this game, you're gonna notice there's gonna be occasion where you see like characters like Zelda or Link or even other Mario characters like Shy Guy. My favorite one is King Zora, like the giant.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, giant King Zora from Ocarina of Time is also an avid golfer. Really? Oh, this is actually.
Wow.
Okay. Have I had a single birdie here? Okay, I've had one birdie. Okay, that makes me feel a tiny bit better, but I need at least to go 8 under to win this whole thing. So I already need to go more than 50% of the remaining holes. You get a birdie, which is fine, but oof, it is not going to be easy. All right, good shot, good shot. Oh, and it hit the tree. It hit the very top of that pine tree. That's incredible. Yeah, and the shot is not going. They'll naturally now veer off to the right, which is going to make things a little bit more difficult. Like pars is not going to be enough to win this tournament. Yeah, we're gonna go. Ooh, not what I went. Oh, I'm already at only one power shot left in this. Oh, this is fun. Oh, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be a fun little challenge to deal with.
Do you think King Zora just plays the ball where it lies if it lands in a water hazard?
Ooh.
Probably.
Oh, that's an interesting. I want to say yes, but at the same time, it would give him such an unnatural advantage. It's not even fair. Being able to play in water instead of like just taking the 1-stroke penalty.
Now clearly he just has to take a 1-stroke penalty if he hits land.
Ooh,
outside of the green.
Oh, that's. He would do great in the Palm Club, where it's a lot of it is just bodies of water. Right, this should get in. There's nothing obstructing its pattern.
There we go.
Nice. Okay, now we're slowly starting to get into the mix of things. Okay. Thankfully, the par 5s in this course, if you have a good first and second shot, they're actually not that bad. They're not that bad to get birdies on. So I, at the very least, feel confident in getting at least like 5. Ooh, this is actually. Okay, I'm gonna purposefully get a lower my power just to have a more comfortable third shot, because I don't like... This is one of those things where, like, people who don't play golf don't understand sometimes, is that it's not just about hitting the ball as fast as hard as you can every single time out. It's really sort of measuring and just attacking with with your strategy and like a unique game plan depending on the shot. What?
Oh,
excuse me. What? That was in. It was already falling down.
that was highway robbery right there.
Oh my god! I should be 3 under right now. I should be 3 under and in a really good possession to win this tournament. That is fine. Ah, I hit the tree again. This is...
Also, chat, don't feel bad. It also took me until probably like 3 years ago to learn what the numbers in the lower right meant.
Oh, yeah. So basically, I kind of view it more as like a percentage type of deal. So basically, on the green, it's like, it's perfect. Like, there's no way you're gonna... there's no way you're gonna have your power reduce. Same with when the ball's not like on the tee or perfectly on the fairway. Ooh, come on. Push it a little bit further so I can have an unobstructed view. There we go. And that's in. Yeah, so yeah,
no slopes or anything to worry about.
Yeah, so depending on how the placement and sort of like the terrain, it'll give you different numbers, and I view it as like percent, as sort of like, okay, how much is your power kind of reduced by and everything. So for example, we're in the fairway, but it's a little bit of grass underneath, so your power is just barely going to be reduced. It's almost like unrecognizable, but it is something to sort of be but it is something that you will have to sort of be concerned about. Okay, I've noticed that my shots as of late, my putts as of late, and that thing, the whole wanted to spit that out. Oh, you saw that, that... Oh my god. Oh, I am... Yeah, I was about to say, like, my long putts as of late, I've noticed I've been hitting them a little bit short, so I'm gonna went a little bit more aggressive. That was almost too aggressive. Even just a tiny bit less, and that would have been disaster for me. Yeah, so there's another instance of like, hey, I'm just going to not go super duper power shot on here, because there's no need, because I'm not gonna reach the green anyway, so might as well just go to take advantage, you know, just make sure that the third shot is good. Okay. I don't appreciate that, even though this has like a big old draw in Joe's stats, that it is just keeps veering off to the left.
Yeah, even with a mix of his draw and the wind should be blowing it. Well, at least in the previous hole, it should have been blowing it to the right as well.
Yeah, it's a little awkward sometimes. But Joe is sort of like he has the highest natural power stat, but he's also a bit of a wild card with where the ball travels. And that is something that runners of this game have to sort of be wary of, is making sure that you're able to... Boy, that is traveling way more than it should have. That thing is it traveled almost as much as if it would have for a nice shot. Might have been a little bit too little. Really? It barely went down. That's interesting. Where am I at? 5 under par. Okay. This is a little dicey, but still makeable.
And you need to be, how far under?
8 under to win the... I believe it's a share for first place, which is fine. It's... Really, I believe it's weird. The rules on SRC, they just say completed. It doesn't say you have to win all of them, but I believe just finishing podium, it's good enough for SRC, which would be top 3. Which, if we're just talking strictly podium, oh yeah, no, we got this in the bag. Not even. Okay. Oh, there we go. We are at 6 under. Okay. 2 more for... Oh, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Oh, this is not optional. Not optimal. Yeah, I was gonna hit that no matter what. I was gonna hit that tree. Yeah, that was unfortunate. I needed the wind to go in the complete opposite direction. Ooh, come on. Just a little bit. That's fine. Next few, the last 3 holes are gonna be fine because it's a par 5 and I've been doing pretty well in them. So I am not concerned at all. And if I actually get birdie on all 3 of these last holes, that would be just an absolute primo way to win the hole, to cap off. Ooh, okay. Okay, we're gonna go hyper conservative here. That's fine to hit the tree, but that is fine. All I care about is to make sure I don't put myself in a bad position.
It looks like, looking at SRC, that the only category that requires placing first is story mode 100%.
I see.
Where it requires placing first in every tournament, no other podium finishes needed, all 90 birdie badges, beat all 7 match players, play and beat all minigames.
Whoa!
But getting the 1-ups and the hidden character is not required. Nice, very nice.
Regardless of what happens over the rest of it, I'm actually proud of how I've been able to come back. Oh, this is not good. Ooh, this is actually... this is actually not great. Okay, so we're going to try to save for par right there. Yeah, we're basically going to try to save for par right there, because then we'd be able to put us in position to get to 8 under with a birdie on the final hole, which is actually not going to be easy because the final hole coming up, it is exceptionally difficult. It's also extremely long. It has like extremely trolly fast fairway placement. Heath placement is ridiculous. It's also exceptionally long. And this wind is also really bad.
Oh yeah, that is rough wind.
You know what? Go big or go home. And beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah, that is exactly.
Okay,
that's
nice.
Exactly how I wanted to play this. Okay. Nothing obstructing me. And it's in. Oh, long putt. Ooh, this is actually. Okay. All right, here it goes. There we go. Beautiful. And we went outright. Oh, we went outright the whole thing. Beautiful.
Nice.
Oh my god. Beautiful. Time is coming up as soon as the level up screen fades and time. Beautiful. Oh my god.
GG.
What a clutch way on the hardest part 4 of the category. Clutch it out with. I think that might be the first time I ever actually birdied in a speed run. I'm not even kidding. I have world record in this category. I think that might be the first time I've ever actually birdied in that final hole. Oh my god, I was convinced I was not gonna go in. It's funny because it was supposed to be. It's weird in that tournament. It's weird. Sometimes second place is 7 under par. Sometimes it's 8 under par. It's very so. I wanted to be safe and go 9 under par, but I'm so happy I got to 8 under par, and we finally have our long deserved trophy ceremony for winning all 4 tournaments. And you know, we have the crowd so excited. Look at John GDQ with the sunglasses, so impractical on a golf course, especially that was at nighttime. It looks like, oh my god, what a run! I'm telling you, this was a lot of fun. I'm very, very happy with that. That was exceptional. I love this game so much. Even though we're seeing the credits, this is not the end of the game. Would you believe me, for those who have never played this game, would you believe me if I told you there's a post-game to this? There's actually a decent amount of post-game content of all things to deal with. But for now, I think we can hang our hat, as is golfing tradition, whenever we finish a tournament and we finish a round, we take off our caps and just say GG's. What a run right there.
Yeah, that was honestly really fun. And do you have any shout-outs that you'd like to make as we wrap up for the night?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I want to say, first of all, shout out to Camelot for making this wonderful, wonderful game. So many wonderful games that they've made throughout the years and still are making to this day. Amber, I want to also shout out you. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to be in this game. I never in my wildest dreams would I have thought that I would be here on Hotfix for the 6th time in my speedrunning career on the 3rd game. And I couldn't be more happy with it being this game. I love this game to death. It's such an... I highly recommend anyone who is curious about this game. If you have a Switch and you have Switch Online, there's no reason why you shouldn't try this game out. It's so much fun. There's so much content on here. Shoutouts to, I guess, the few number of Mario Golf Game Boy Color runners out there. The very few runners out there. There was a few things I've been able to pick up in the last couple of weeks that allowed me to set a world record on the 3DS port of this game, because for whatever reason the leaderboards kind of have it between 3DS / Game Boy Color and then the other side on the Switch version. I think it's because of a frame rate thing, because for anyone...
I think so. I think it runs at a full 60 on Switch.
Yep. And it is, so you're going to naturally see Switch times be a little faster than 3DS / Game Boy Color times. And, but yeah, no, shout out to the tactic of soft resetting after the first 3 tournaments is a major time save. Saves, I think it saves it maybe as much as like 35-40 seconds for if you're doing it for the first 3 tournaments, because of you can't skip the trophy cutscene, which is why I kind of saved that till the very end, because it loses a lot of time. So I'm very happy with how this game... It's kind of the very few number of us have been able to play this game and run this game. We've been kind of pushing this quite a fair amount, actually. So yeah, no, this has been fantastic. And look at John GDQ, man, the drip on this man, impeccable. I'm just saying.
I mean, it's very majestic into the sunset and everything.
This is one of my absolute favorite images in the entire game. I can't lie.